స్వచ్ఛ తెచ్చడానికై ప్రజాస్వామ్య పరిరక్షణ చేయడానికై.
As the election battle nears a climax, it is clear that all is fair in love, war and, well, politics. Today, let's tell you the tale of two powerful celebrity brothers. The two have become arch rivals, all in the race for the upcoming polls. Yes, we are talking about a war brewing between megastar Chiranjeevi and kid brother, power star Pawan Kalyan.
A powerful slap for Chiranjeevi. Strange is the world of politics. While strangers become best friends and advisors, blood brothers turn bitter arch rivals. Yes, the hype of the power star Pawan Kalyan joining politics is echoing throughout the political corridors of Andhra now. While fans have welcomed the power star's political move, elder brother megastar Chiranjeevi has made it clear his kid brother would be treated like any other political arch rival. He is my rival. As a brother, my blessings are always with Pawan Kalyan, but politically, he is my rival like other opposition parties. Chiranjeevi, as the Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee chairman, is spearheading the Congress campaign, but younger brother has joined hands with the one man who is on the top of the Congress's hit list, BJP's prime ministerial candidate, Narendra Modi.
తమ్ముడు మదర్తో పార్టీ బీజేపీకి లో ఒక కీలకమైనటువంటి వ్యక్తిని మోడీని కలవటం అన్నది నాకు కూడా ఒకంత ఆశ్చర్యాన్ని కలిగిస్తుంది. గోద్రా సంఘటన తర్వాత జరిగినటువంటి నరమేధంలో ఆయన పాత్ర ఉందన్నది ఇప్పటికీ ఆయన అభియోగాలు ఎదుర్కొంటున్నారు మోడీ గారు. ఆ విషయంలో తమ్ముడికి అవగాహన ఉందా లేదా అన్నది నాకు ఉన్న అనుమానమే.
Big brother Chiranjeevi may be just a call away, but Pawan flew all the way to Ahmedabad to meet the Gujarat Chief Minister. Modi has become his mentor for advice on his foray into politics and to discuss poll strategies. With the big move, the Jana Sena founder and Telugu cinema's power star Pawan Kalyan has now consolidated his plans of a tie-up with the BJP. The two brothers don't see eye to eye in many matters, ranging from personal life to Tollywood, and well, now, when it came to politics, the brothers have built a wall that could possibly never be broken. Divisive politics had already seen Andhra Pradesh virtually broken into two. It's not just the state, even the mega family of Tollywood is left divided with wretched politics, as some say. Chiranjeevi, the undisputed king of Tollywood, till his entry into politics, and Pawan Kalyan, his kid brother, who enjoys a huge fan following, are now all set to cross swords on the political turf. If the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh is a game changer in politics, their fabled brothers turning bitter rivals in politics is shaping into the biggest poll pot boiler in the state. Pawan Kalyan, famously announcing the arrival of his Jana Sena party into state politics, recently straight away put his elder brother on the back foot. The reasons are one too many. Firstly, Pawan Kalyan, the man who stood solidly behind Chiranjeevi during the short-lived existence of the Praja Rajyam party, is not on the same side anymore. His breaking ranks with his brother and floating his own political outfit is a direct slap on the face for Chiranjeevi. The move clearly exposes the divide within the mega family, something that was only seen in the realm of speculation so far. Pawan Kalyan's sensational slogan, Congress Hatao, Desh Bachao, reaffirms that younger brother is not leaving anything to chance when it comes to humiliating Chiranjeevi.
Congress High Command, Mr. Jairam Ramesh, Mr. Shinde, Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Ahmad Patel, Mr. Veerappa Moily, Mr. Anthony, dear sirs, I want to tell you, on behalf of Jana Sena and people of Telugu, we are deeply hurt by your actions, sir. The way you have divided, we are bleeding. We trusted you, you backstabbed us. That's why I'm giving a call. I'm giving a call to the entire nation बचाओ, कांग्रेस हटाओ, देश, कांग्रेस, देश, जय जय हिंद, जय हिंद।
His direct attack on 10 Janpath and Congress as the biggest evil facing the country is reason enough to worry for Chiranjeevi. Pawan's brazen public posturing against the Congress comes at a time when Chiranjeevi vows to salvage the party's fortunes in the Seemandhra region. The Congress too sees Chiranjeevi as its only hope to resurrect its badly dented image in the two regions. Congress appointed Chiru as the campaign committee chief for the residuary Andhra Pradesh. Chiru too is not averse to taking this huge gamble at a very critical time. Despite failing to be a great crowd puller in politics, just the way he did in films, Chiru still nurses dreams of becoming the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. If the Congress conventions are anything to go by, Chiru can even find himself in the coveted seat if the Congress emerges as the single largest party in the elections. With Pawan now proving to be a major roadblock, it's clear that Chiru's path to the Chief Minister's chair is not going to be laced with roses. The final nail in the coffin came with Pawan's leanings towards the BJP. His meeting with Modi and a recent rendezvous with TDP chief Chandrababu Naidu did not help things either. Interestingly, there is intense speculation on the possible coming together of the BJP, TDP and the Jana Sena for a winning pre-poll alliance in the state. Knowing the potential damage that Pawan's political plans can cause to his own future, Chiru was quick to outline his approach towards his younger brother. Flocking with the congressman, the megastar turned politician appears to have learned a few quick lessons in politics. He did not waste time to announce his kid brother as one of his rivals in politics. Upping the ante further, Chiranjeevi took yet another jibe at his brother, this time questioning his secular credentials. He said he always knew his younger brother as a man with secular ideologies, but after his meeting with Modi, he seems to be confused.
ముస్లిం సోదరులందరినీ ఆహ్వానించి రాజ్నాథ్ సింగ్ గారు ఇతర నాయకులు ఒక క్లారిఫికేషన్ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. కానీ అందులో ప్రధానంగా అభియోగాలు ఎదుర్కొంటున్నటువంటి మోడీ గారు ఉండి ఆయన ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇవ్వడం కానీ ఆయన క్షమాపణ చెప్పడం కానీ జరగలేదు. మరి ఆ రకంగా ఎందుకు ఆయన దాన్ని తప్పించుకున్నారు? ఆయన చెప్పిన తర్వాత ఒకవేళ నిన్న ఆ మీటింగ్ జరుగుంటే కనుక మేబీ నేను కూడా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసేవాడేమో. సో మోడీ గారి చేత దాని మీద క్లారిఫికేషన్ నా సోదరుడు ఇప్పించిన తర్వాత దాని ఇష్టం. ఎవరు ఎవరినైనా కలవచ్చు, తప్పులేదు.
What's even worse, the elder brother is showing no qualms on fellow congressmen ripping Pawan Kalyan apart in his presence. Chiranjeevi might be going all guns blazing at younger brother, but Pawan Kalyan so far has refrained from uttering a single word in public against the brother he once loved the most. In fact, while taking the Congress head-on during his Jana Sena speech, he proved his gratitude to his elder brother by profusely expressing his love and respect for him. With his elder brother himself sounding the war cry, is it just provocation enough for the more aggressive younger brother to turn the mega sibling rivalry more uglier? Following up on his maiden address to his fans, Pawan Kalyan is now set to address his first outdoor public meeting in Visakhapatnam either on the 27th or 29th of March. Political observers are waiting with bated breath to see Pawan's response from this platform. Chiranjeevi wouldn't have been so edgy with Pawan's own political plans had it not been for a widely perceived deep-rooted conspiracy behind it. Pawan's re-emergence into politics, this time all on his own, is rumoured to have the tacit backing of some senior TDP leaders. K. Ram Mohan Rao, a senior leader close to TDP Supremo Chandrababu Naidu, is said to have nudged Pawan Kalyan into floating his party. Not many are ready to reject the suggestion that Naidu himself is interested in Pawan Kalyan and his party making a mark in the state. The TDP has been out of power for 2 consecutive terms, and the party's desperation reflects in its bid to woo all sections of the state. In a tactical ploy, the party now looks to tap maximum votes of the Kapu community, which Chiru and Pawan Kalyan belong to. Chiru failed to sway the masses on his own in the 2009 elections and eventually merged his PRP with the Congress. Now TDP sees Pawan Kalyan as a potent weapon to endear the community. Long before Pawan announced his party plans, there were rumours that he would either be joining the TDP fold or at least throw his weight behind the party during campaigning. If rumours are to be believed, Pawan's party plans have crystallized only after AP's most influential media baron, Ramoji Rao, regarded as a kingmaker in AP politics, had brainwashed the power star. Whoever is behind Pawan's plans and whatever his intentions, Chiranjeevi knows one thing for sure. Pawan Kalyan is being used to dent the Congress, just the way his PRP unwittingly helped the Congress to take the wind out of the TDP sails in 2009. The Jana Sena party, if it decides to contest the elections, is also widely expected to hurt the prospects of the YSR Congress party of YS Jagan Mohan Reddy.